This is supporting children with special needs, unlocking their potential, and fostering success. This presentation is in partnership with ICANN. The significance of special education. The significance of special education lies in its commitment to ensuring that all students, regardless of their abilities or disabilities, have access to high-quality education tailored to their individual needs. The Individuals with Disabilities Act, or IDEA, is the federal law that governs special education services in the U.S. Compliance with IDEA requirements is a central focus for schools. This act essentially establishes legal protections and rights for students with disabilities and their families, requiring schools to provide appropriate services and supports. There is also the Office of Special Education Programs, whose mission is to lead the nation's efforts to improve outcomes for children with disabilities aged birth to 21 and their families, ensuring access to fair, equitable, and high-quality education and services. In the U.S., it is estimated that 13% of public school students receive special education services. Understanding special needs. Special needs is a broad and inclusive term that refers to a range of conditions and circumstances in which an individual requires additional assistance, support, or accommodations to meet their educational, developmental, physical, emotional, or other needs. These conditions and circumstances can include autism spectrum disorder, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, specific learning disabilities like dyslexia or dysgraphia, intellectual disabilities, speech and language disorders, or physical disabilities. The Home and School Partnership. Benefits of the Home and School Partnership. Every child with special needs is unique, and the partnership between home and school should be flexible and adaptable to meet their changing needs. By working together, parents and educators can provide the best possible support and opportunities for the child's growth and development. Collaboration between parents and educators can create a supportive and inclusive environment where the child can thrive. Some strategies for building that partnership include open communication, joint goal setting, regular process monitoring, inclusive education, training and support, consistency, problem solving, respect and empathy, and celebrating achievements. This can lead to improved academic outcomes, enhanced social and emotional development, higher self-esteem and confidence, and better behavior and increased engagement. What role do you as a parent play? Parents play a critical and multifaceted role in supporting their child with special needs. Their biggest role being an advocate for their child. Parents work to ensure that their child's educational, medical, and social needs are met. Parents tend to be role models to their children, promoting independence, a sense of inclusion, and building valuable networks and connections with other families or specialists. Parents should collaborate with teachers, staff, and specialists to create and implement effective educational plans. As a parent, you are able to communicate your child's needs and provide valuable insights to educators to set and achieve these goals. You can also communicate openly with teachers and specialists. Understand your child's strengths and weaknesses. Implement strategies and goals at home, and participate in individualized education plan meetings. Effective communication is the cornerstone of successful collaboration and support from both home and school environments. By communicating effectively, it ensures that everyone involved is well informed, working together towards common goals, and providing your child with the best possible opportunities for growth and development. In order to have a successful home and school partnership, there needs to be open and regular communication channels between parents and teachers. Be sure to share important information about your child's progress, challenges, or successes on a consistent basis. There are various digital platforms and tools available for parents to connect with your child's school teacher and to stay informed about your child's education. These platforms often enhance communication, streamline information sharing, and foster a strong home-school partnership. The Utica City School District offers digital platforms available to parents, which include the Parent Portal, which allows you to access your child's school information 24/7, and the Parent Square, which is used for communication primarily over email, text, and app notifications. The Individualized Education Plan, or IEP. What is an IEP? An Individualized Education Program is a legal document under United States law that is developed for each public school child in the U.S. who needs special education. It is created through a team of the child's parents and school district personnel who are knowledgeable about the child's needs. Let's break down an IEP. An IEP is a collaborative effort involving parents, guardians, educators, specialists, or other professionals. Typically, they'll include present levels of performance, which is a description of where your child's current academic, functional, and developmental levels are. Annual goals, which are measurable and specific goals that your child is expected to achieve during the school year. Specialized services, which is identification of the special services your child will receive, such as speech or occupational therapy or counseling. It'll also include any accommodations or modifications your child might need to be successful. It'll include participation in general education, to the extent at which your child will participate in regular education classes or extracurricular activities. It can include a transition plan. For older students, a transition plan is included to help them prepare for life beyond school, including college education, employment, independent living. It'll include assessments and progress monitoring. These methods and timelines for assessing your child's progress towards their goal and objectives. Parental involvement. Parents or guardians play an active role in the development and review of the IEP to ensure that their child's needs are being met. And remember, this is a collaborative effort with all involved parties to create, review, and update the IEP regularly to ensure it reflects your child's evolving needs and abilities. Implementing strategies at home. Creating an inclusive environment at home for children with special needs is essential for their well-being, development, and overall success. It is important to work on patience, flexibility, and a deep commitment to your child's well-being. By focusing on your child's individual needs, strengths, and fostering a supportive and accepting atmosphere, you can help them thrive and develop to their fullest potential. We can do this by setting realistic expectations. These are clear and reasonable expectations for behavior and responsibilities. We can adapt these expectations to consider your child's capabilities and challenges. We can also create a structured environment, establishing a consistent daily routine to help with anticipated daily activities and events. We can tailor activities to our child's abilities, recognizing and respecting the unique strengths and abilities of your child. This will help provide support and accommodations tailored to their specific requirements. We can help promote independence by teaching self-advocacy skills, so they can express their own needs and preferences. We can offer sensory support by creating a personal, sensory-friendly environment, considering factors like lighting, noise, and other sensory stimulation. We have mentioned modifications and accommodations several times throughout the presentation, and it's important to note that these are two different approaches used in education to support children with special needs. An accommodation is a change made to the way a student accesses or participates in the general education curriculum while keeping the content itself unchanged. Accommodations are designed to ensure that students with special needs have equal access to learning opportunities. These accommodations can include extended time, simplified language, a use of assistive technology, alternative formats, seating arrangements, visual support, and note-taking assistance. Modifications involve changing the content or expectations of the curriculum to better align with a student's abilities and needs. Modifications are generally considered when a student's disability significantly impacts their ability to access grade-level content. And these can include simplified curriculum, altered grading, alternative assignments, or reduced assignments. Students with special needs have access to a range of resources and supports to help them succeed academically, socially, and emotionally. These resources and supports are essential because they provide individualized assistance and accommodations that address the unique challenges and requirements of each student. Some resources and supports include inclusive education, which involves educating students with special needs in general education classrooms alongside their typically developing peers to the maximum extent possible. Inclusive education promotes diversity, acceptance, and peer interaction. Assistive technology. This can include tools and technologies such as screen readers, communication devices, text to speech software, or adaptive keyboards. Behavioral supports. Positive behavioral interventions and supports are proactive approaches to addressing challenging behaviors by emphasizing positive reinforcement and teaching appropriate behaviors. There are also behavioral intervention plans, or BIPs, for students with significant behavioral challenges. A BIP outlines strategies and interventions to manage the behavior effectively. Advocacy and support organizations. Many organizations or service providers offer emotional support and encouragement for students with special needs, helping them build self-esteem, resilience, and a positive self-image. Transition services, which help older students with special needs prepare for life after school, including pursuing a college education, employment, and independent living. Early intervention. It is crucial in addressing developmental delays or disabilities. Detecting and addressing issues early can improve a child's long-term outcomes. I want you to remember that you are your child's biggest advocate. It's important to recognize that any child with special needs is unique, and the roles that parents play in their lives help them reach their full potential. Every child deserves a champion, an adult who will never give up on them, who understands the power of connection and insists that they become the best they can possibly be. I've been Cody Keeler with ICANN. I thank you for listening and watching. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out. Thank you.